Hello everyone, my name's Kate Jackson and I'm from Wellbeing Therapy Solutions, and today I'm sharing with you a session that's called Positive Self-Talk for Children. So before we start the session, can you just make sure that you have your worksheet with you? So it looks like this, and that you have a pen or a pencil or maybe some bright colours to use as we go through the session. You don't need to use it yet, just have it next to you. Okay, let's get started. So positive self-talk is all about the way that we talk to ourselves in our minds. So the way that we speak to ourselves in our minds is our thinking or our thoughts. And our thoughts are very important. We often believe our thoughts. We believe the things that we think. Sometimes we think about the past and things that have happened before. Sometimes we think about the future and what's to come. But sometimes we worry about things that have happened before or things that might happen in the future. So our thoughts and the way that we speak to ourselves, or how we speak to ourselves, is very, very important. If we start to say things or think things about ourselves which are negative or unkind, and we start to believe them, this can make us feel sad or angry or overwhelmed sometimes. Maybe you can think of other feelings or emotions that happen if you say something negative or unkind to yourself. And I've just put a few examples here of some of the quite common things that people say to themselves that can really impact on us. So someone might say to themselves that they're rubbish, or they can't do it, or there's no point, or I'm not good enough, or they don't like me. And those negative or unkind things can really impact on the way that we feel. So positive self-talk encourages us to focus on the parts of ourselves that are positive, and talking positively to ourselves can be used to help us think in a more happy and healthy way. So if we believe that the things that we think are true, if they're more positive, then we might feel a little bit happier and healthier. It can be really useful to repeat those positive things to yourself if you're ever feeling worried or upset about yourself or about a particular situation. And a good way to think of it is that speaking to yourself in your mind as you would to your friends can be really helpful, because you're kind to your friends. So speaking to yourself in a kind way would be really useful. Be kind in your mind to yourself. So how do we talk to ourselves more positively? And here I'm just showing you some examples of phrases and sentences that we could say to ourselves that are positive and helpful. So this is when we start to work with your worksheet. So grab your worksheets, and I want you to start to think about some positive ways that you can talk to yourself in your minds. You know, you might pick some of these because they feel right for you, but they might not. And there may be other things that are really good about you, things that you believe, things that you're good at, you can do, or that are really kind things to say to yourself. So I'll just read through some of these examples. So if I stay calm, I can stay in control. Saying to myself, I can do this, and I am brave and I am strong. Accepting that it's okay to feel how you feel. If you ever do feel upset or worried, that's okay. You're allowed to feel that, and you won't feel like that forever. So you might want to have a little think about sentences you can write, and you want to pause the video here. I'd like you to write at least 2 sentences in the shapes. Make it really bright and colourful if you want to. And a good sentence starter is I am, and then complete that sentence. So kind and positive things about you. Pause the video if you want to. Okay, well done. Congratulations for writing down those sentences. How did it feel to write down some positive things about you? So I'm going to show you a video now called The Reflection in Me. And I want you to have a think about what the video might be saying to us. What messages can you take from it?
I like being you, said the reflection in the mirror. To me, you are perfectly perfect. I blushed. Me? Yes, you. And by the way, you have wonderful eyes. I blinked, astonished. I do? Absolutely. They sparkle like stars on the darkest of nights. I gazed downward. Thank you. Your eyes sparkle too. Sweet of you to say. You have a marvelous voice. I gently whispered. You really think so? Of course. You sound as joyous as a songbird, whistling in the trees. And you have a magnificent smile. I sheepishly grinned. Well, Mama always says, start every day with a smile. I agree. Your smile is as bright and cheerful as the sun in the sky. And you are quite smart. I took a step towards the mirror. I do try very hard. You sure do. You're as brilliant as a rocket scientist. I like that you are friendly. I leaned in closer. It's very important to be nice, you know. It sure is. You're as peaceful as a butterfly. And you have a lot of courage. I raised my head high. I auditioned for the school play today. Outstanding. You're as brave as a lion. You're a fantastic dancer. I spread my arms wide. Watch how fast I can twirl. Around and around I went. Amazing. You're as graceful as a dolphin gliding through the sea. I plopped on the ground, giggling as the room playfully spun around. And you have a terrific laugh. Thank you very much. Your chuckle fills the air with bubbly joy. But most of all, I like your heart. Your kindness is as beautiful as a rainbow. I stood up and walked towards the mirror. To me, you are perfectly perfect. I gently pressed my hands against the glass. I like being you. We smiled in unison. I like being you too. I want to be you forever.
Okay, what did you make of that video? What do you think the messages might be? I think that the person was trying to tell us that the more great things we notice about ourselves, the more confident we start to feel, and how good we feel about ourselves if we can notice all of those things that we've done really well and our lovely qualities. Maybe you think different things, but it'd be really good to hear what you think about the video. So we're coming to the end of our session now, and I want to leave you with some really positive thoughts that you can take away. So believing in yourself is incredible. You are totally awesome. You're all so unique, and that's what makes us all really special, is that we're all different. And you make the world a better place just by being here. I hope you've enjoyed the session today and that you use your positive self-talk statements every single day. There's a few contact details here for any adults that would like to get in touch. Well done, and thank you.